A stray cat who broke into a girl's home, refused to leave, and turned a simple, chaotic domestic moment into a cultural phenomenon. If you've spent any time looking at Chinese online humor, you've almost certainly seen this round-faced, hissing cat. It appears in stickers, edits, reaction videos, and parodies of all kinds. But most people who laugh at the meme don't actually know the full ridiculous story behind it. They don't know where it came from, why it happened, or why so many young people instantly connected with it and turned it into a joke they could all share. The whole incident begins in the most ordinary way imaginable. A female content creator is going about her regular day at home. She is not filming a scripted skit. She is not setting up a prank. Without any warning, a stray orange cat walks into her house. It does not sneak in cautiously. It does not hesitate or appear nervous. It just enters, as if it belongs there, and immediately begins moving with a strange sense of purpose. Most stray animals, when entering a stranger's home, would act in predictable ways. They might hide. They might look for food. They might run away at the first sign of human movement. But this cat behaves nothing like a typical, scared stray. As soon as it is inside, it heads directly toward a piece of furniture, a shelf, and climbs upward, taking a high position as if claiming territory. From this elevated spot, it looks down at the girl with a fixed, intense stare. It does not back down. It does not show fear. It does not seek affection. In fact, it acts as if it is the rightful owner of the space, and the girl is the one who has intruded. What makes this moment even more absurd, and ultimately, what makes the entire video so funny, is who this girl actually is. She is not someone who dislikes cats. She is not someone who ignores strays. On the contrary, she is a dedicated stray cat rescuer. She regularly feeds homeless cats, provides them with care, and works to help them find safe, loving homes. She is used to gaining the trust of cats, calming them down, and helping them feel safe. So for a stray cat to enter her home, take over a shelf, and act aggressively toward her is not just unusual. It is deeply, ironically funny. This setup alone would be enough to make people smile. But what follows turns the moment into unforgettable internet history. Once the cat is settled on the shelf, the real standoff begins. And it is here that the meme's funniest elements fully come to life. The cat starts hissing. It does not hiss once or twice. It hisses repeatedly, loudly, and with a dramatic, confrontational energy. It puffs up its body to appear larger, presses its ears back, and keeps its eyes locked on the girl. This is not fear-based hissing. This is provocation. The cat is challenging her. It is daring her to come closer, to move it, or to try to assert any kind of control over the situation. Every time the girl attempts to gently approach or guide the cat toward the door, it hisses even more intensely. It stands its ground stubbornly, refusing to move even a little bit. It does not attack. It does not scratch or lunge. It simply holds its position and annoys her with unbroken, over-the-top attitude. The girl's only goal throughout the entire interaction is to get the cat safely outside. She does not want to harm it. She does not want to scare it unnecessarily. Because she is a cat rescuer, she approaches the situation with patience and gentleness. She tries to guide the cat without confrontation, but the more patient and gentle she is, the more stubborn and defensive the cat becomes. It is as if the cat interprets her kindness as weakness, or simply enjoys being difficult for no logical reason. Viewers can clearly feel her growing stress, her quiet frustration, and her helplessness. She wants to resolve the situation peacefully, yet she is stuck in a ridiculous staring contest with a tiny, round-faced intruder who thinks it owns the house. Adding another layer of comedy to the video is the filming itself. The girl is holding the camera while dealing with the cat, which means the footage is naturally shaky, unsteady, and full of sudden movements. The angle shifts quickly. The frame jumps. There is no professional stabilization, no careful composition, no planned shots. It is raw, handheld, and completely unscripted. Like watching a real-life comedy sketch unfold in real time. This messy, chaotic camera work makes the scene feel more authentic and more relatable. It's not a polished internet video. It's a real person reacting to a ridiculous, unexpected problem. The cat's round face makes its angry expression look more silly than threatening. It looks grumpy, stubborn, and punchable in a completely harmless way. Together, the cat's absurd behavior and the girl's flustered, helpless reaction turn a small, meaningless moment into something endlessly watchable and hilarious. The single biggest reason this video spread so quickly and became a genuine meme is the powerful, understated irony at the heart of the situation. This girl devotes her time to helping stray cats. She is on their side. She feeds them, protects them, and tries to improve their lives. And yet, one stray cat walks into her home, climbs onto her shelf, and treats her like an enemy. It ignores her kindness. It rejects her gentle attempts to help it leave peacefully. It chooses confrontation over cooperation for no apparent reason other than being a stubborn, chaotic cat. People don't laugh at this moment because it is mean or unfair. They laugh because it is painfully relatable, in a light-hearted, silly way. Almost everyone has experienced a version of this feeling in daily life. You try to be kind, and someone responds with attitude. You try to help, and someone becomes defensive. You go out of your way to be patient, and the situation only becomes more difficult. It's the frustration of putting in effort and getting nonsense in return. That is exactly the energy this cat gives off. It doesn't need to make sense. It doesn't need a reason. It just wants to be difficult. And that alone is funny. This video isn't about deep thoughts or feelings. It's just pure nonsense and satire that we can all relate to. It's about how being nice doesn't always pay off, how people take advantage of kindness, and how life just messes with you for no reason. And that's the story of the roundhead dad meme. Love it or hate it, it's just another funny moment that took over the internet. Smash that like and subscribe, or the roundhead cat dad will come for you.